My husband cheated on me, and I'm okay with it. On Friday, I, 26, caught my husband, 32, with his coworker in our bedroom. I didn't feel shocked. I had suspected it for a while, but he waved it away. After the incident, he had been on his best behavior for 4 days, and finally wanted to talk to me about it. I told him I was okay with it, and he was shocked. He cried and was angry, asking if I never loved him in the first place, because apparently he did. I find it extremely ironic, given he was the one who's been cheating on me for over a year. To be clear about the situation, I am not polygamous or polyamorous or interested in having a three-way in any sense. Our life is nice. We paid off the house. No kids yet. I make enough to support myself in case we get divorced. I just don't want to. I like him, and I don't care if he went on a bus of hookers, as long as he doesn't bring home some STD. I'm not interested in sleeping with anyone else, sexually or romantically, but I don't mind if he has sex with a dozen of other people, as long as he comes at night and sleeps besides me. He has been crying and screaming every time he calls me, because he drove out to the motel after I told him this, saying he hates himself and there is something extremely wrong with me. Update: he's living with his mom, commuting an hour to work, and I've never felt more free. Now to the comments. Comment 1. End the relationship. It doesn't matter if divorce is a hassle. You're literally 26. Find someone else who does spark intense feelings for you. They exist, and it will be so much easier when you're younger. You're married to a blank wall, it seems like. Just because he sleeps next to you at the end of the day doesn't make him a good candidate for marriage or as a life partner, especially since he's been lying to you and endangering your health as well as disrespecting your home. Your emotional reactions aren't as important as the principle of your relationship that he's broken. Regardless of what you do, he seems definitely in emotional turmoil due to your lack of devastation and may even divorce you first, since you seem to want different things. Better to cut the shit now while you're unbothered instead of letting it drag and having to deal with more of his cries for attention and dramatics. Comment 2. I think this might be bigger than just the cheating. I was listening to a TED Talk from a marriage counselor who specializes in cheating spouses, and she said that most spouses who cheat do so because they feel stuck or insignificant in their own relationship. If your husband felt insignificant way before you caught him, which it sounds like he did based on his outburst, there is no way he doesn't feel this way after. You might want to sit down and talk to him or go to marriage counseling because it sounds like the two of you have different expectations from your relationship. Comment 3. Finally. Someone else thinks the same way I do. You can't stop someone from cheating or even leaving a relationship. And I've had some tragedies in my life that, honestly, were far worse than a partner doing that. I probably would have snapped photos, and in case of divorce, I would definitely earn a settlement. I'm happy being alone, and being in relationships have their benefits, but honestly, I can live without them. Comment 4. Let me start off with that. I have learned that cheating always, except of the very rare case that someone is a psychopath, comes from a place of suffering. To me, it sounds like your husband felt disconnected and unloved from you for a while now, because he's been cheating on you for a year, and has been sleeping with someone else to get his needs for closeness met and maybe subconsciously, passive-aggressively show you his suffering. The fact that he reacted so strongly when you told him you don't care strongly supports this for me. I think to move on from this, you will have to take some actions. It sounds like you should have an in-depth conversation with your husband. Even though you seem fine with how things are going, he is not. And as his life partner, you should listen to that. Also, I might be wrong, but this. Asking if I never loved him in the first place because apparently he did. Sound like you have some contempt somewhere in you as well, which deserves investigating. With this conversation, you can probably determine if you both are happy or at least okay with things, and if you want to keep this marriage going. If you can't do that between the two of you, it might be good to get a third party, like a couples counselor, involved. Comment 5. You have every right to feel what you feel. If he actually cared about your feelings and loved you, he wouldn't have been angry at you for not feeling hurt, and, more obviously, he wouldn't have cheated on you. It sounds like his ego has taken a hit from you not having an emotional meltdown over him or begging him to stay with you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.